This album to me holds special sentimentality and interest because it's an album of early 1700 to 1800 American music that was sung during the American Revolution, and it also has the real Liberty Bell that rings. They apparently got permission, whoever made this album got permission to ring the Liberty Bell. And the real Liberty Bell that's in Philadelphia was rung on this album. And if I get time, I'll play the what the real Liberty Bell sounds like when it rings. And this is music from the American Civil War, Confederate, and it's especially important to me because my father considered himself a Confederate almost all the way up to the day he died. And there's an interesting song that was sung after the American Civil War, composed about the Confederate flag, and I'll play you that clip sometime because it's very sentimental. I mentioned ragtime, and like I said, one of my bosses in security thought I was making a joke. He had never heard of the word ragtime as used in regard to music. Ragtime was generally composed in brothels in America when the prostitutes were in menstruous. They entertained their clients with music that was called ragtime. The happy sounds of ragtime. This is W.C. Fields, an album with a lot of his jokes on it. And one of his jokes, one of his most famous jokes, W.C. Fields' jokes, was somebody asked, "Do you like children?" And he says, "Well done." Don't take that serious. That's a sarcastic comment, meaning that he does not like children. So why didn't he just say he didn't like children? Because it wouldn't be humorous. It wouldn't be funny if he had said, "No, I don't like children." So instead he made a joke out of it. And when I said that joke at work, it got back to the boss, and they harassed me for it. So in some circumstances, you can't even mention a historical joke, because some of your co-workers are just too dense, too ignorant to even know that it's a historical joke that's ground into the history of America. W.C. Fields made a living out of sarcasm. And for that matter, so did Mae West. This is a book called the Necronomicon. It allegedly calls up demons. But there's another point that I want to make about the Necronomicon. By taking female ovaries and placing them in the uterus of a cow, a human child can be born. There are people who do magical workings, they call it. Chimeras, by combining humans and animals. I am against it. To me, it is horrifying. To me, it is grotesque. To me, it is everything against nature. But there are stories, there are rumors, that some kind of human, maybe even they're not human, maybe they're off-world. Like I said, the Necronomicon is used to call up demons. I don't know. I've never used it to call up a demon, and I never intend to, because I don't believe in real demons. Though I've met a lot of people that make me wonder. Yes, they take a human ovary and stick it in a cow uterus and bring it to term. And that being that comes out of the cow uterus, allegedly, is a human. For you Christians out there, for you good Muslims, what do you think? Is that a human born from a cow? I've already made my decision. I'm against it. What's your choice, good Christian, good Muslim?